We Are is a remake of a Mexican film that I loved, and our intention was always to do a companion piece. Here we were talking about the absurdity of how things, if you do it once a year and it's something your family passes down to you, it makes total sense, and in reality there's a lot of weird rituals that you do and you sort of lose touch with why you do them in a way. Our goal is if we could take something really dark and use it in that same absurd way, I think there's something really interesting to come from that.
Because God chose us to be this way.
One of our big challenges was trying to make the characters really relatable, and even though you realize that they're monsters, you still sort of fall for them and want to see them succeed. And so the challenge then was to find what believably can drive people to something as horrific as that.
We have no choice now.
The idea of faith and blind faith and organized religion and ritualistic ceremony, I think, had to play into it. And I think with the father character, it was really important to not make him just a monster or just Hannibal Lecter. We wanted him to be somebody who was doing what he did out of love and out of trying to hold a family, a broken family together.
All we have is each other. We need to stick together now. You understand?
He's not trying to be an evil man, he's using the tools that he has, and the only tools he really has are what was kind of passed down to him. So I think there's something kind of sad but also realistic about that. Coming from a small town, I'm always amazed by how sort of being close-knit and just doing something every year becomes such a ritual, and I think there's something kind of wonderfully absurd about that. Especially in our story, we said, we kind of treated it as, yes, it's hard, but, let's treat it like it's Christmas or it's Thanksgiving. We wanted to make people rethink horror in movies. I think it's always done campy, or it's done shockingly or exploitatively, or it's always got to have just a little wink of humor in there to sort of keep it grounded. And I think we said, we just want to make a beautiful 70s female-driven picnic at Hanging Rock with, horrible acts in them. And if we can find a way to make all these horrible things elegant and kind of gracious, then I think there's going to be a really weird dynamic there that people aren't used to seeing.